essential of an American artist? Because you obviously have the American artists like Jasper Johns and people like that in their time.
Sure.
They were doing certain things which set them apart from artists overseas and other areas of the world. Like if you were.
But do you know any current artists that you consider quintessentially American?
I don't know. But I guess that's part of the question.
There's so many. There's so much going on. That's like when someone asks me. The best way I can relate it is if someone asks you like, "Have you heard any good new bands?" It's like, "Well, sure. I've heard 5 this week." You know.
Yeah.
There's so much. How do you? And the way we make connections and I guess establish our person is through what we decide is important, what we dig out, what we hold on to, what becomes the focus of our interest.
Exactly.
So I guess I don't know. I guess I can't answer that question.
It's not really. Yeah, it's probably not.
It's a little open-ended.
It's definitely open-ended. I think the first time I really started to feel that way, and you may relate to this, Treat you. You know, in the middle of this past decade, like when before Facebook blew up, sure, and MySpace was more popular, right? You started to realize that there were 1 billion bands on MySpace that were trying to make it, and it was like
start realizing how much there is out there. I mean, we're allowed to reach everything now.
Yeah, so it's mind-boggling. The amount. It doesn't make any sense, and it really.
I guess that's a little bit of what I want in my art. It's a little bit of mind-boggling.
Okay, well that's interesting. I think that's cool because it really sets you in a place in this time really well. And what I've seen of your artwork, it does that because literally I can look at it and I can start having fun with it and say, I'm gonna put this piece together and this piece together and create this idea or thought or image or whatever.
Sure.
Or if I really wanted to, I can look at it and be like, yeah, I just don't think it means anything.
Right. Well, it's a man's natural tendency is to create a narrative of images, or however it's placed together, is to serialize it. And I guess I'm trying to disrupt that to some extent.
Sure. And it's so this is interesting. So ultimately, if this is what you do throughout your career, it senses to me that you have set up a cat and mouse game throughout your life, you and the viewer.
Sure.
And it's like it's playing this game. Sure. Constantly, I know you're going to turn this into something. So let's see what you do, even though it doesn't.
And people who grown up with me, know me very well, probably see. Probably could see some biographical elements in it more so than, Joe Schmo off the street.
Or me, because we didn't grow up together. So
right, which I both appreciate them noticing that, and I appreciate that it's something new to someone else.
Yeah. So very cool. What steps did you take to start out to get, you say you're a bad self-promoter. I think there's a lot of people that might feel that way. So like what preliminary steps did you take to sort of break that cycle a little bit and get at least some of these galleries that you did
I worked a little bit harder at putting together, a packet of information about myself that I since several galleries, that was rejected or never replied to. And in that way, I think it was a lot easier to kind of get myself out there than going, than knocking on someone's door and being face to face. So, in this day and age, there's so many ways to get your stuff out there without having to be, if you're a shy artist or, artist that just don't like people.
Sure.
There's so many ways.
It's a lot more.
Build a website, I'll sell your art out of your house. You can do that now, Lots of people do it.
They do.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier world to get into, and it's also, in a lot of ways, a lot more difficult.
Yeah. It's a weird dichotomy. It feels like it's so easy to get in front of people's face. It really is. But yet it feels like you're still alone in a room yelling out.
Well, and the problem is that 90% of what's in your face is crap sometimes.
So it makes people even less
right, yeah, more turned off to the idea of something in their face.
Yeah, it is. It'll be interesting how that evolves. The navigation changes. Kind of bringing it down to here, because this is Nashville Art Makers, and you're a Nashville artist. What are your feelings about the Nashville art scene? It could be something as simple as how you've seen it change.
Sure.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that we're headed in the right direction, it seems. I mean, Nashville's not just country music city anymore, I don't think. I feel like it's definitely interest in the arts. There's tons of, local great artists working right now. I don't know long enough to say than ever before, but
yeah,
there's definitely a scene, and I think it's very up and coming and got real potential.
I would agree. And the cool thing is you'll be the fourth interview I've done from Nashville Art Makers, and there's definitely a consensus so far that people feel like Nashville's going in the right direction. They're very positive about the way things have changed. I moved here, what I would say, in probably the middle of some major of a decade that really changed a lot.
Sure. Yeah.
From the beginning of when the first center opened to
2000,
yeah,
and now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has changed, and it's been really neat to see that. If you were to move away from painting into other mediums and other ways of expression as an artist, what one right now on the peripheral sort of interests you?
I'm a painter and a drawer by nature. I'm drawn to the 2D world. But in a sense, I can see some sort of installation work, eventually. I mean, still along the same lines, maybe with some moving. I'm not going to give away all my secrets.
Yeah.
But some moving parts that, I can definitely get into some video work, things like that, but I think it would always be connected in some way to a painting or to painting, as a form. So
how does working?
I always wish I had learned animation.
Animation. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn that too. Having your day job where you work actually setting up shows and putting things together and that whole process, how does that change the way you look at what you're doing? Does it at all? Or?
What I'm doing?
Yeah, as an artist and how you approach.
I don't know. I would say the best thing is exposure.
Yeah. I would agree. Anytime you can constantly put things in your face that, whether it inspires you or just sort of changes the way you look at things, it's going to help you.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Well, books, reading.
Yeah.
Do that. There's lots of other ways, but yeah.
Yeah. It's really good as like a songwriter to read a lot because other people's stories
right.
Tell your story.
Sure. Yeah.
So and it really can be the same thing as a visual artist.
Right. Anything you can find a relation to is important in some way.
Okay. Well, I guess my last question, just to kind of put a bookend on it. What do you feel like, or what are your goals for the next 5 years as an artist?
As an artist?
Yeah.
Well, I hope
Or you can even tell me some close.
I hope to get married to an artist and have artist babies.
Nice.
Buy an artist house. No, I don't know.
Would you like an artist dog?
An artist dog and picket painted fence. I don't know what yet. It's going to be hard.
It's going to be collage.
Collage. But no, I don't know, man. It's a hard question because, it's not easy to keep yourself working,
Yeah.
5 years from now, I hope I'm still working. How about that?
Hope you're still making.
I hope I'm still making what I want to be making.
Okay. What? Real quick before we go, why don't you go ahead and let everyone at Nashville Art Makers know where some of the galleries that you have shown at, and if you have a website or anything.
Yeah, sure. You can go to www.doobyt.com, DOOBYT.com, and I'm also with www.therimergallery.com, and they are down on the 5th. Check them out anytime. And
That's it.
I don't know. You can be my Facebook friend if you want.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for checking us out. I want to thank my friend Dooby here for sitting down and talking, and everyone here at the Fiesta Azteca Mexican restaurant. We're going to eat some delicious Mexican food, and we hope you guys have a great time. Thanks. We'll see you. Bye.